all squeezed up
Okay.
in there.
Is that still rolling?
Yes.
Rolling.
Okay, everybody ready? Hear yourself? You hear yourself? You hear yourself?
Yes.
Yep, barely.
Go.
All right, episode 3 of the Big Hammock podcast. Gentlemen, we are at the eve
Mm-hmm.
of the Bigfoot movie premiere.
Yes, sir.
The
yes,
Big
sir.
Hammock.
Yep.
We're just a few hours, being short as we record this, 24 hours away from the movie premiere.
To an
About to
epic
go
event
down.
at Epic Theater.
Epic Theater. So on episode 1, we had director Malcolm Sear. We had producer Travis Cecil. Episode 2, we had writer Jake Kinnett and executive producer Chaz Webb. Both of those cast members. Tonight, we've got 2 cast members. Both of these cast members are both unique in their own rights. Both of them rap artists. So first we have, and I do research on these before I come to these podcasts, and I just want to let you know my research is Malcolm. So if I get any of this wrong, it's his fault.
Right.
But we have this rap artist, 3 albums he's dropped with his hit song "Sliding." B Mob.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Here in the
Well,
flesh, here in the
all
flesh.
right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And B Mob was telling us on the way here he had issues with his limo, and the air conditioner went down.
And I sweated off all my makeup in the limo. They ain't had no AC, no fruit basket. I don't know what the director.
They did have the Fiji water though.
They had the Fiji though.
They
no
had the
fruit
Fiji
basket,
water.
though.
So that was unfortunate, but they're working on it now, right? You had a mobile crew come out.
And they came out and gave me a touch up. I'll be all right.
They had that good warranty coverage.
All right,
Yes,
there you
sir.
go. All right.
Mobile
All
tech.
state. All
Okay.
state.
And then the next one needs no introduction. With more albums than we can count.
That's crazy.
It's a bunch
Hit
of 'em.
songs, Sleepless Nights in Florida's, Booming Out the Boots, Cream. This man's music is all throughout the Big Hammock.
Yeah.
Mr. Fame himself, Foolish.
Mhm.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
So, gentlemen, as I have been doing these podcasts, Travis and Malcolm, we talked with them, and they're the only ones that have seen this movie in its full, done, complete.
Lucky, huh?
And we've been talking, we were talking, it was Jake and Chaz and myself. We've been a part of the editing process. You two have not seen any of this.
No, I haven't seen it. You haven't?
Nah, I ain't
Don't
seen
lie.
that.
If I'm the last one, you know.
All right, so
I'm ready.
listen, being cast and doing the filming on this, how do you think you did?
Oh, I gotta go first.
I mean, I'll take it. I mean, I think I did good. I was a friend that came out and did what I was asked to do, and hopefully everything turned out great. It's gonna be epic at the epic.
There you go. Foolish.
I was forced, so being best friends with the director, it's kind of hard to say no about anything. So it's like, I'm from the city. I don't do woods, mosquitoes, ticks. That's not my type of forte, So, but it was a good experience because we have a history of doing films and stuff like that, and then for us to all come together and be able to pull this off. From the dedication, the time, everybody's schedule, it was crazy. But I'm here for the support, no matter what we do.
It's funny. That's all of our stories, right? We're here to support our boy. He called us all up. It was just, hey, I need a favor, and we all answered. And listen, I got to tell you, I'm not trying to rub it in your face, but I've seen it. Not the full-on movie theater cut, but I had a hand in the editing, and both of you nailed your scenes. You nailed it. You pulled off your characters. You delivered. Y'all did a great job. So, how did you feel when you were shooting? Right, and I'm asking that question because for me, I'm shooting my lines and I'm doing a thing. But after it was done and we would cut, I would bust out laughing because I just couldn't believe that we were pulling this thing off. Right. What was your guys' thoughts as we were filming and shooting and all that kind of stuff during the movie?
Same thing. Basically, like, oh, we're actually pulling it off because, we used to shoot music videos, so it's kind of the same. But with this, you're acting, you got to script it out. So it's like words that you don't even understand. You gotta make sure you act like you know what they mean because there were some words in there from our writer that were,
Questionable.
a little questionable, but they were still pretty good. It's just certain people couldn't. couldn't hit them just right. So, but no, it was when we were shooting, it was crazy because like soon as somebody said action, it's like everybody was in character. And then every time somebody messed up or somebody felt like they did something they could have did different, everybody was chipping in, helping, even if it comes to somebody laying on the ground, it's like, oh, lay this way, because when he comes through this angle, we put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, literally, and peanut butter and jellies, into this movie. So it's gonna be epic.
And we're going to get into the Red Room a little bit here. We've obviously talked about it a lot on the first night, and talked about it some on the second night. As another pioneer of the Red Room.
Yeah.
Man, the way that you guys have, not the way, but just how you got from there to here.
Yeah. To a trailer, to a business.
It's fun times, right? And a lot to look back on and be proud.
Yeah.
But now the time's here. The suspense is here. Tomorrow night, the movie's going to be on. And I wanted to ask you, B-Mob, and maybe bring up, this isn't your first rodeo. You filmed in It's Danny. So obviously you were happy with the way that went. And heck, you came back for more. So,
yeah.
Foolish. This one isn't your first rodeo either. I understand you had a rolling signal loss.
No, they cut me out, man. They cut me out. I was supposed to. Hey, listen. So this is what happened. I rode all the way out to this diner that I didn't even know, in BFE. And then they put the apron on me. They're like, oh, you're going to ask, oh, do they want water? Do they want tea? I did good. I felt like I did good. But then they, when the movie came out, I'm like, wait a minute.
No,
wait a second. I see this lady as the waitress, and I'm like, oh, all right, bet. I already know. Yeah. cut him right.
They went another route, bro.
Cut him right out,
They went another route. But, it's okay.
Yeah. But we have done other things too that I have my hands in movie wise.
So listen, I did want to throw that out there, right? So legitimately.
Damn, that's crazy. I'm glad y'all put that in there.
Listen, you got way more success than you do there.
Jeez.
All right, so no, legitimately, let's go back to the Red Room real quick, right? Yeah. So a pioneer of the Red Room, as we said. You talk about not being your first time in front of a camera. Obviously, music videos on music videos on music videos.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest things that got you involved with Travis, not just in the music video makings, but Cracker on the Edge, you actually had a small skit in that one.
Oh yeah. He slipped me up. Right outside the car.
Yep.
Kicked me under the car, everything. Yep.
Pulled it off. Pulled it off, right? So but now we're getting ready to come up on that. And I want to talk about what tomorrow night's going to look like. And then potentially get to next big things for both of you, right? So cuz look, we're excited. We're not stopping here, right?
Yeah.
There's more things for us to do. So tomorrow night we got the 4:00 Shuck and Shack pre-premiere party, 15% off discount with your ticket stub.
Yep.
We also have a 15%. What's the name of the
25%?
25%
The beauty salon.
At the beauty salon,
Okay.
And there's still tickets available. We're almost sold out.
Yeah.
We have the 6:00 red carpet event at Epic Theater. Movie starts at 7:00. Showtime is at 7. And then a Q&A and a raffle. We're going to be, again, ticket stubs getting raffled off, movie props. And then, Foolish, you've got something after the movie.
Yeah, club.
So this is going to be our first time We should have taken advantage of this a long time ago,
know,
Foolish,
I know.
because we're gonna have an after party.
Well, yeah, you know, and the crazy thing is, I just found out like 3 days ago. So he was like, "Hey, you want to come to the concert and perform?" So I was like, "Of course." You know, I got Billionaire Blunts performing. I got Pope Daddy. I got YK and Ty. Subway and them will be there, but it's gonna be at club time. It's a concert. Starts at 10. Yeah, you know, we're gonna turn up. So whoever wants to come, they're more than welcome to come out, show love, and yeah, that's basically the after party.
And where did you say it was?
Club time out there off Mary Camp Road in the shores.
Perfect.
Back in stomping grounds.
Very cool. Yeah, I can't help but think of the birthday bash that we did. That was a fun
At
time.
platforms. Yeah, we had like 350 people come out. That
Yeah.
was an epic night too. Just like tomorrow night's gonna be epic. I was gonna get a tux. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna come out with the tux and the
I'll be
shiny
honest with you.
shoes.
The thought crossed my mind as
Yeah.
well. But I'm not. I'm
You
not
know.
doing the tux.
Yeah, I mean,
Somebody
Hey.
asked me if I was going there in character. I said no. I'm not
that'd be
going there in
crazy.
character.
No, I mean, yeah, we got a lot of support. Everybody that helped us with the movie, even outside of our friend circle, you know, nobody asked for nothing in return. It wasn't like a whole trade thing. Everybody literally put in the work.
I mean, we had community come out for this,
Of
right? Like
course,
the
yeah.
festival alone. I
The
mean,
festival.
like, I don't want to. I'm not giving away too much by talking about this, but this was a movie,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we didn't go to a festival that was already happening, one weekend.
Yeah.
Like, we had people out of the community come, set up their tents, set up their vending booths
Mm-hmm.
that they do. We were able to put up a stage and
Yep.
have some live music going. That's just a community coming together.
Mm-hmm.
To do something for this movie. It's been so much fun filming this
Yeah.
thing. I know that you guys had fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you, not only have I seen it, I've also seen the bloopers.
Everything's homegrown from scratch, man. This movie is a pan of biscuits, you know what I'm saying, from grandma. Everything put together.
He said from grandma, everything was together. Hey, but listen,
I was trying to say, Foolish, that you definitely made the cut in the bloopers.
great. I can't wait to see it. I think I know which one, and I hope Z's is in there too as well. I hope Isaacs is in there when he, you'll see.
Everybody has a blooper.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Everybody.
listen, I'm surprised everybody learned their script. I'm surprised everybody studied as much as possible, and also getting yelled at by the director off camera,
Right.
to stop.
Oh, there
messing
was
up
a lot
the-
of that
Right.
too.
I
There
got-
was
You
a
gotta
lot
think
of
about
that.
something. We had a director that was holding a boom mic,
Mm-hmm.
running the camera, running the reflector.
Mhm.
He was literally like an octopus, and every tentacle was busy. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like literally. So he, the director, he really shined on this one too. He did amazing.
Yeah, it's we can't be more proud, right?
I know. Yeah,
yeah.
he's
And
growing up.
tomorrow it is going to pay off.
He might cry at the ceremony.
He
Yeah.
better cry.
That would be cool. I'd take a picture of him.
I would.
I would
Frame
take
it.
All the stuff he forced us to do, he better shed a
You know
tear.
what? We should make sure we get a shot
Group
of him
picture. Oh,
because they are going to have somebody interviewing.
oh,
So if he starts,
crying.
we'll
can
go
catch
get
it.
them to
Sentimental.
go get a shot of him.
Ratings through the roof.
We'll get
Yeah.
him.
That's what we want, guys.
Yeah, that's what it's all
This is
about.
gonna get us views.
Right.
We gotta go to the Big Hammock. What are we doing?
Gentlemen, thank you for your time.
Of course.
Tomorrow, be there, be square.
Yeah.
To everybody. Again, couple more tickets available. Go out there and get them, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, May
Most definitely.
16th at the Epic Theater.
Epic. Everything epic.
Epic Theater.